And here we go. Another wall fort, third wall fort of the week. WhySoSerious managed to snatch the 1-0 in their attack on Haojing. Let's see if APM now, as the attacking side, also takes the win for their map choice. We see again mostly double T5 base compositions for both teams. Some Vanguard Archers here from WhySoSerious. Only one Coco, two Cocos, no Flamies for WhySoSerious. And one Flamies and two Studioners. That's one Flamey, two Flamies, one Coco for APM as attackers. And the defenders just playing double Cocos. No Flames. So it's going to be a good match, I think, where the Exos don't take the spotlight. So looking good. We see a lot of
interesting unit comp by APM in the first, like what units they are starting with, because now WSS decides to sell it. They're kind of no.
It'll be hard for them. No? With all these Ratans.
They need to swap on a supply immediately. Yeah, with the amount of they have bow riders and double Kev tools, I think it will be a Sally, especially with the queens in the Conqueror.
But they also need to be very careful now because these Hawatas and cannons and ballistas.
Exactly.
You know.
I mean, if they go from the side, no one spawned on B, so maybe not a Sally. Let me check.
Maybe they just sally from the main gate. We see some heroes already grouping up, but
doesn't look like it.
Nah, all the cavalry retreating back to the supply. I mean, there's a lot of range cav here waiting from WhySoSerious, so maybe it's a delayed sally.
I think it will be a delayed sally. I'm pretty sure
it will be delayed sally. We see some Queen Knights here and all this range cavalry waiting.
Ooh.
But we already see the gate is open.
Wait, I like this. WhySoSerious is waiting for APM to go for the B4 to then go out and kill the rest, you know? Like catch the snake. I think that's what they're trying to do here.
But if they want to do something like that, they should hurry up.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't know why they're not doing it. They have the perfect composition for that because they can catch everything now.
Yes.
Like APM is not using the RT anymore. They're all going to be. They're basically free food now. Even if only the bow riders go out to just kill the surf bush in the Rambo or something.
Like,
but nothing is kind of. There's the Netic Ghost. There he goes to kill the Matulatobi. Of course. The bow rider. And then the bow rider follows up. Hippie and Zenetic. Hippie can play musket actually. Insane.
But I don't think they gained too much from this in the end because they just gave up all the control of the B side of the map. They didn't break the bridge or anything, so this is just free for them.
In exchange, though, they gain an entire outside of the map, you know, A point because they have no towers mounted. Artillery can be destroyed now if they want to, or just use against them. And it means they cannot open the bridge unless they want to waste traps and RT on it. I mean, let's see how APM plays this. And WhySoSerious counters this. Oh, I see a Wuwei getting picked outside. Yeah, looks like it. One Wuwei is getting picked, but he's a bit late. I will close the gate probably. Okay, first blood.
There goes APM for Ace. While WhySoSerious is just giving it up. They don't want to have any shady shenanigans happening in this wall.
You just need to think of this now. APM is trapped. They cannot swap units and they cannot go down, you know? Like they are trapped now. They cannot swap their unit composition.
Yeah, and as we can see, the units that are now on play for APM is just tier 2 units.
It fits.
Like
rotation. They are clapped now.
Oh, nice jump. Nice jump from the heroes to catch up. All these 2 sets of cavalries for free.
Yeah.
It was a nicely done from APM. Just grabbing the freebie.
Oh, WhySoSerious is just letting the slide out? They don't care. I don't know, APM is now fully trapped. They cannot take anything. They can't do anything besides AFK. But they just don't care. Like, WhySoSerious is just pulling back and just playing normal.
I mean, the heroes can just...
It's a big mistake.
You know, jump from the wall, go swap their units if they want.
Of course, but all those units will
Yeah.
have to retreat down the stairs now, you know? Like everyone, all those units will now just go down the stairs. And it's like free farm for everything, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
for any Chuanja
So
or
so
any
weak
helper
units.
deals. Just misplay by WSS. It's like really.
They're just taking their time, pushing the towers. I think now it should be the time where WhySoSerious makes this aggressive move on the wall, perhaps. Considering the enemies, is like what? It's mostly rat and pikes and tier 2 shields with some T4s mixed in. I think if they swapped, if they started to move and collapse from both ladder points with melee, I think they could take some freebies here, but just to watch out for the trebuchet. But yeah, gate is open for APM. These ballistas keep like checking down units one by one, two by two. The mortars are still there in play from both sides, trying to counter either side artillery. Hmm. Still some seconds for the tower to connect, so they have this access to the wall to swap their units back into the good ones, I guess. A lot of phalanx and queen knights are out for WhySoSerious. They still keep poking with these Corchins. Some rat and pikes here trying to retreat as well, getting caught up. And now that the tower has connected, APM will start to swap their units. As the PvP breaks out in the stairs. And APM will catch Hawk. Or maybe not. It's going to be
Or
a
maybe yes.
trade of heroes, perhaps. It's nice. They get Hawk the mole for free. Almost for free. I think most of the heroes that were in these staircases have to heal back to full again. This archer cav is pretty annoying. They're not letting them any room to breathe. I think they should build like a Scorpio or something. Just try to, It's so annoying when this kind of cavalry gets shot by Scorpio because they all start to, Okay, we see some sneaky mortar and double queen knights here from WhySoSerious in case APM decides to attack from the B side. And now we can see APM already with the T5 coming down the stairs on this left side .C, and they are just going for the rush on the point. They are just stepping on it as if it's theirs, and they managed to capture almost half of it now with the heroes. They're
APM
looking
is
for
so
this PvP.
fucking, but I don't know why though. Like they don't have any units close.
They need to
They're
be
getting out though.
careful with the PvP. They wouldn't like to lose any hero. Okay, we see some Corch in action. The Trebuchet and the rotation from the supply, they need to be careful. We see Wu Wei's trying to fight against the Queen Knights. Okay, they are just going to take the face-to-face fight with a great Trebuchet from APM as they get the Flame Prio. But I think, yeah, that's a very, very good Trebuchet, but they need to be careful from behind. This Chuencha cavalry just went through all of them from every side. Those two Chuencha cavalries really destroyed APM. And I think WhySoSerious is just going to hard win this push. Very successful that defense. The healing archers coming way too late. As the Trebuchet connects. Not a bad Trebuchet, but yeah, I think they were too quick on this move. APM. Now all their archers are going to get picked out by this couple of models of Queen Knights. I think that was a very big mistake from APM to just go for the frontal attack on C. Even though they had the healing archers, I don't think they were ready to give their support. But this Chuancha cavalry play from WhySoSerious, these two cavalries that went on the flank from behind, just really destroyed APM. Like, it's not possible you are playing infinite phalanx and cavalry still managed to break through your composition like that, as if nothing mattered. But both teams still have a lot of D5s to use. Unit difference is not so big. And we see again the hero aggression from APM trying to catch all this annoying range cavalry. Let's see what they decide to do. They need to be very careful now, because failing another push will for sure mean almost no more chances for APM. Oh my god, this mortar shot striked into the blob where the flames are in. I think he probably lost a model. Nope. And now they go for the move on the supply. Some infantry and cavalry already moving from WhySoSerious from this flank. They are going to probably get these Reapers of Guard. And it looks like this musket is against 3 heroes. But I think he won with his Reapers. It was Prefecture Guard. Not much they could have done there against Reapers, to be honest. But WhySoSerious taking the aggression on this phalanx from the supply as APM tries to come from the street with instant supply. They are slowly winning this push, but they need to be careful about what's going behind them. They need to turn around. And now is where WhySoSerious turns around, flanking from the other side. Let's see if they move forward. A lot of phalanxes here from APM, but the Chuancha cavalry again this time will not make it through. But the sandwich is real. WhySoSerious coming from both sides is trying to make a dent into APM, and it doesn't quite look like WhySoSerious is actually winning this. It's still many units from APM, but unfortunately there's no heroes left from APM to back up this push, and WhySoSerious will eventually clean it up. Both sides lost a lot in this push, but WhySoSerious very well done, sandwiching, balancing out the forces, playing around where APM is going to go fight, not for the front, but all the time fighting for the flank. No more T5 left for APM. This means they are against the ropes. And with their backs against the wall, my bad. While these scorchings just keep poking and poking the gate, there's no end to the fire rain. And APM has one push left. The quality difference is fairly clear in favor of WhySoSerious. And we see APM last chance to fight for this wall fort. And the mortars keep shooting. There's no safe spot for APM to be right now. Okay, good Trebuchet, catching some models of Pustois cavalry. Now we see again another move to the supply side. But yet again WhySoSerious just hard committing, not for the frontal fight, but waiting for these flanks. Nice yeoman there, winning the cavalry trade. We see some paladins which are going to be a little bit late. APM manages to grab a hold of the supply, and the fight will break out on both sides at the same time. We see the flank being held by these paladins. The Trebuchet coming from WhySoSerious. Big forces coming through. Chuanxia cavalry yet again. Just drifting through the front line of APM, and the unit difference, the unit quality is overwhelmingly beneficial for WhySoSerious, which will entirely wipe APM in the last resort, the last shot they had at this supply, leaving them with no more remaining options to even try and do another push, as that was the last breath from APM being shut down by WhySoSerious. Well played, both teams. Good cavalry display from WhySoSerious. APM again with the aggression, but they forgot about what the flanks can happen, about these flanks going on from WhySoSerious being so dangerous, being so deadly, and being played like a toy from WhySoSerious, being effective in these sandwiches, whereas APM had no option but to balance out their forces when it was already too late, as they were not prepared to fight this, flanking strategy that WhySoSerious had in mind. And it effectively worked for them. Like, good job. WhySoSerious taking the defense on Walford. 2-0 so far against APM. Very good cavalry display from WhySoSerious. Yet again, notorious Chuanxia cavalries in both pushes. They were very, very deadly. That will be it for Walford. Holy cow. It was a very, very close fight until the supply incident happened, where WhySoSerious was very well ready for this chasing, no? Because in the end, the movement priority was always in APM side. They were always deciding where they wanted to go. They managed to reach the places they wanted to go, but it was always WhySoSerious on the chase of the tail of APM's snake. No, in the end, all the setup that was moving towards this supply was already being chased down by WhySoSerious, and every time APM had to take care of their tails, like swapping up the tail and the head of the blob. Every time WhySoSerious took this flanking approach, and just like give and take, WhySoSerious managed to chunk down every time the tail of APM's blob successfully, thus leading to a perfect sandwich that APM could not manage to hold against, thus giving them a lot of advantage. Very well done, WhySoSerious. This aggression, this splitting up forces against blobs has successfully made them snatch the win in their defense of Walford, thus giving them a 2-0